Welcome to week 11 of my Chicago Marathon build. I am just currently actually editing the this week's video, and one of the things I've noticed, I didn't do anything for week 12. So I've just released the week 13 video and then week 12. So I was borrowing a mate's GoPro to start the videos, but he was going away, so he needed the GoPro back, and I hadn't organized myself well enough to have my own video camera that is not this camera here. So I didn't make any videos for last week. So I thought it'd be a good idea to jump on here and kind of just do a quick run through of what I did. On Tuesday, I did my domain workout. I did some intervals. I did 5 times 1 kilometer, which would have had about 3-minute recovery from that. So that would have been just a little jog between. I did my Ks in 3:15, 3:14, 3:14, 3:14 and 3:11, so finishing well. I'm not going to be disappointed about that. I struggled to hit these sort of paces last week, so yeah, it's always a good start to my training block when I'm hitting paces like this, especially around the domain, which is not super hilly, but it's relatively undulating. Then on Wednesday I did 15k. I did that at 4:20s, bit of a hillier one. That was 225 meters elevation, and I also saw Bruce Zhang. So yeah, it's always nice to see people I know on the run. My heart rate's looking better than it was last week just on these sort of runs. It's slowly just getting back into the routinely running. And then Thursday I did a 10k from home. I just went for another hillier one. I did 209 meters on this one, but 4:30s. Thinking back to it, this was a bit of a harder run for me this day. I just remember hitting the hills and just feeling my quads a little bit. I think the Tuesday gym, which is not recorded as well, yeah, I think that kind of put a bit of fatigue in my legs, especially into my quads, which is quite frustrating as a runner that's quite quad dominant. Yeah, it just makes running harder when you don't have the full ability to use your muscles. Friday, just classic OTB. I think here I was just taking photos. It appears that way just by the pace and stuff like that. Looks like Strava's decided to put the auto stop on, so my pace looks a bit better than usual. But yeah, that was 6k, 5:15s. And then I had a lovely tempo run on Saturday. That was 25k at 4-minute Ks. I decided to do this one solo, so I didn't ask anyone to join. I feel like I've been doing a lot of running with people in the last few weeks, so this was just a nice opportunity for me to get out there and actually test myself mentally. I think people forget that it is a thing. Looking at my heart rate, wasn't too high. Looks like I was doing all right. I did practice a bit of gels, see how my tummy is handling that, and was fine, not too bad. That was an hour 40 on the feet at 4-minute Ks. Previous block, which I did for Christchurch, I was finding the 4-minute Ks a lot easier than I am now. I'm wondering whether that's an intensity thing, maybe the training I've had, and just coming back off a little bit of injury. Wondering if that's having an effect. I am interested in looking into get in touch with someone who does running mechanics. I want to see if anything's changed or anything needs to change with my running, because just at the moment my running gait is feeling a little bit less comfortable. Finished the Saturday off with a 10-kilometer easy run at 4:30s. Relatively okay. I just went for a lake loop for that one, and yeah, pretty comfortable. Pretty happy with that. Then on Sunday I did an easy 9k at 4:16s. It was really windy that day. It wasn't as pleasant, but I also wasn't feeling 100%. I think it was meant to be at 4:10s, so just dropped off that pace a little bit. I think there was some sort of glycogen issue there, maybe a lack of fueling the day before. But yeah, that was my week. So that's week 12, no filming for it. Let's get into week 11's YouTube video. Enjoy. And now we're into week 3. I am looking at getting a camera, so hold tight for the running videos. I know that's what this is meant to be. Yeah, those sort of things are kind of expensive, so just working on that. I've got the camera I'm filming on here, which is my work camera. Yeah, we're working on an action camera at the moment, just trying to figure out what I want to buy, because once I buy it, it's a investment, which means then I have to put out these YouTube videos all the time. It's a commitment. So Monday did an active recovery. That was just 4k, 20 minutes. I don't know if you can call that a run at 20 minutes. Maybe it's just a jog. Call it active recovery. Active recovery is just basically when you go and do exercise as a form of recovery. That's why it's called active recovery, because you are actively recovering. So it's not hard. So that was 4k, 20 minutes. Yeah, about 4:45s per k. And then yeah, today I did a workout that was with Hamish. It was nice to do that with someone, a bit different, but yeah, she's raining, so that was a tough one. Nice and windy, something like 40k per hour winds with higher gusts, so that's fun. It was flooding at the domain. We did about 10k total. The workout was 2 times 1.5k and 3 times 1k at between 310 to 320s. The goal pace was 310s to 315s, but I'm a bit tired. Fell off pace a little bit there. I feel like I ate lunch too close. And then the rest of the week, yeah, did some leg day, as you can see here. So we're just gonna go through my favorite exercises to do at the gym. So that's what I did today. So I do my gym days on the same day as I do my big workout. That makes it quite enjoyable. Not. I have to finish the workout and then go straight to the gym, which is always tough, and I don't like the gym. Coming off an injury, you've got to do gym. Like, rehab doesn't finish the moment that you can start running again. Rehab is kind of forever. So once you've had an injury, it's kind of like just doing that rehab and then kind of implementing it into a gym routine, which is kind of how I do mine. So the first thing we get into the gym, we go straight into a dynamic core routine. Sit up, rotational sit-ups, butterfly sit-up, planks between each, clams. I usually do it with a band, but I forgot my band. And then I do some hip thrusts. I go into doing some single leg press. This one here is probably one of the most important ones for me, just being it's a single leg sport. And then I do double leg because it makes you look strong at the gym. And then I do hip thrusts. And then I do probably people's least favorite exercise at the gym, the Bulgarian split squat. It is so hard. Like, I think here I'm doing maybe 40 kgs, and it's single leg, right? But it's 40 kgs, it's not very heavy. My legs just burn, especially after a workout. And then I finish off with some leg extension. If I've got time, you know, I put a couple other exercises in here, double leg squats. I'll also do a bit of deadlifts, usually some RDLs. All right, we are on skis. I have just arrived at West Haven Marina, do my long run. People wonder why, like, you know, everyone does their workouts here. I think that's self-explanatory. If you go anywhere else in Auckland, it is just a steep climb every couple of Ks, whereas here it's pretty consistently flat. So yeah, we're getting into a workout for this one. It's going to be 8K, 3K, 2K, 3 times 1K. All of those reps are going to be at 340s, 345, hopefully finishing a little bit faster if I'm feeling good. All those reps have 1K between. They are at 430.
Come talk with me, stay and watch the day grow old. I've been waiting for the moment to arrive. Come stand with me.
We got the old clip on the hat now, so I'm gonna give that a try on the run. See how it looks, see how it works. It's quite funny looking, but should be right. Ignore it.
I was waiting for the moment to arrive. I was waiting for the moment to arrive. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I really need to get a better way to get into this spot. Yeah, brutal morning, busy footpath. But yeah, got it done. First 8K, and then that was in 346s the whole way, average. So boys, something like that. 50 meters till we're in, so you can check in the cat.
And you feel the pull.
Not good on that one. That was 356. That was a 3K. Yeah. I don't know. I added in the gym this week, and legs are just so heavy. I can't figure if it's that or just tired. Just absolutely zonked. Like that. Probably one of the hardest 2 intervals I've done. One of them is 8K. You guys, most people's workout in their long run, and then they just jog home. But not me. It's the 2K interval. doing 3:49. Just like can't get through the end of this. It's like quite hard today. So we got 1K warm down recovery. We got 1K recovery. Okay, we got 1K recovery now, and then we're into our last 1K reps. So we got 3 of them. I'm gonna try my best to do 3:45s. Tough.
I was waiting for the moment to arrive.
All done. Yeah, that's the Saturday threshold workout done. That was pretty brutal, eh? Live in a pretty beautiful city though. Like, check out this. Pretty lucky with that. Get around in a pretty cool place. But yeah, that was tough. The first one was 8K. Did that in 30 minutes. That was 3:46s per K. And then I went and did 3K. That was 11 minutes, 40 seconds. That's 3:54s, so a bit tougher on that one. Just my quads, eh? Like, I did a gym session on Tuesday after the workout. Just blew my quads out on that. All the runs this week have been not bad, but yeah, just tougher to hit those paces. Just quads been gone. Then did 2K to finish off the bigger intervals. 7:38, 3:49 pace. And then my paces for the 1K reps, I did 3 of them. They were 3:45, 3:44, and 3:44. So still not the pace I wanted them to be. So that was a tough one in the office, but got it done. I think it's more about getting them down. Even if you struggle with the pace that you're meant to be on, as long as it's effort based and you are going that threshold effort, then I think it's relative. Science might prove me wrong, but that's kind of like how I feel about it. Like, I'm not bummed out that I didn't hit the paces, but I'm just happy that the effort I put in was kind of relative to what a normal 340 would be. But yeah, the overview of that late run, it was 25K long. Not even gonna bother with how many miles it is. It's probably like, call it 15 miles or something. 4:07 pace, 1 hour 43. All right, back at West Haven again today. It is Sunday. I have a double day, so we're doing 2 15K runs today, both at 4-minute Ks, which is sort of that tempo pace. Woke up this morning a little bit sore from yesterday. Wasn't pumped to run this morning. I'm doing it solo again, makes it a little bit harder. But it's all part of running, isn't it? It's an individual sport. Alright, so we're back at the same spot as we were this morning. We did the morning run at 4-minute Ks, 15K. We just went a little bit under that. It wasn't comfortable, legs were tired, but we got it done, and now we're here for the second one of the day. I find double days is probably one of the hardest parts about running. It's designed to make it a little bit easier because, you know, you do half of a full day, half in the morning, half in the afternoon, rather than doing it all in one. Alright, double day is done. That was another 15K at 4-minute Ks. Tough day. Like I said earlier, these are one of the sort of like hardest training days you can do. While I was on my run, I was thinking about what I could have for dinner, and I stumbled across a nut market, so I'm gonna go and try some of that food. Hey mate, can I please get one of the choc nut and one of the Whittaker's chocolate, please? Yep. Thanks mate, appreciate it. Can I please get the honey lemon chicken? Can I also get the teriyaki chicken? Sweet and sour pork, and the chicken stir fry, please. I'm never going to be hungry again. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's crazy. That's $20 for that. Don't know what's in it, but it's gonna taste amazing. No way I was finishing that. But we do have the donuts that I bought. That was the first thing I saw, and so I went and got it. The dude that was selling them, just like, there was no way I couldn't buy off that guy. just look like a legend. But dude, this is like, I don't even know what this is. This might be the Whittaker's like chocolate one. Bruh. Yeah, what an end to a little video. Like that's, yeah, what an end to a week. Big dinner, refuel, and yeah, I'm gonna go home and sleep. How do you catch us?
Join the party!
Do you know what shoes these are, Hudson?
On? Just don't shit yourself. One step at a time.
You excited, Hamish? 30k on the cards with the boys.
Hello YouTube family. Let's run 30Ks.
Ooh. Bit of trail running this weekend. Change it up. Hey Hamish. We love trails. Hilly ones are good.